Nurse Savage on your side, your wisdom guided oracle. And we are having coffee. So, the overarching message of this reading this morning is be gentle with yourself and be gentle on yourself. Uh, it is a time of great shifting, growth, transformation within you. Excuse me. The cards that came up are supportive of that. The cosmic energies coming in are somewhat wreaking havoc on many of us. And so it really is a reminder to just get quiet, settle, and allow more, push less, and allow the wisdom that you need to come through. Can come through other people, it can come through your own thoughts, it can come through situations you end up in. When you're open, willing, and ready to receive, that is the prayer, that is the mantra, the guidance will come. Because, I'm open, willing, and ready, guide me is your entreaty, because your spirit guides, your angels, your companions will all come through for you whenever that connection is made. And that's what prayer is about. It's about allowing Creator and all your helpers to come through. So this morning when I asked who was showing up today, it was really awesome. It and I was directed to pull the animal spirit cards as well as native energy, native spirit cards, because who showed up for me was my guide Uriel, my angel, and then my childhood dog Fritzy. And Fritzy has been present for me in every time I have gone in as a guide. She is my constant. And Fritzy and I went through a lot. The truth is, growing up, we were not the kind of dog owners I am now. We were not cruel, but we didn't honor them for what they really were bringing to us. And so I have some regret about how we treated Fritzy. Again, it wasn't bad, but it's nothing like what we do now. And then what came in, or who came in behind, were all the dogs I've had throughout my life that are there to support. Dogs are all about unconditional love and loyalty. It is an amazing energy. And my horse Rebel came in, and again, I have a lot of regret about how we treated Rebel. It was a very lonely life we gave him. We weren't cruel or intentionally cruel, but he lived in a corral behind our house for a few years. I honestly don't remember how many, but we finally took him down to a ranch near my grandparents where he got more attention and more animal contact. So animals are an incredible healing agent. They are here for us. Dogs specifically, again, are the most beautiful representation of unconditional love. This is my guy, Oscar. Oscar was my sentry for many years, and we lost him in September, I think it was. I know it was right around there. And I really was so surprised at what a huge energy he had been in our household, until he was gone. I mean, we were very interactive, loved him, treated him very well, and he was just an amazing little guy. But I didn't understand the volume of presence he had until he was gone. So we've got several animal spirits coming through today. The first one is eagle medicine. Eagles are very revered in a lot of native, indigenous cultures, I'm sure everywhere, but certainly Native American cultures. But what the eagle brings through is that higher perspective and that connection to the divine. And that's why being gentle on yourself right now and allowing things to come through is really important, because we are being shaken up. We are shifting. The energy coming in right now is very, very powerful. And then, events in the world are causing us to question things and to be less than sedate is the word that's coming up. about what is going on. And so it's important that we nurture ourselves through this, that we love ourselves through this. This happens to be Valentine's Day, that day of love. I have a couple of amethyst hearts right here that I got in anticipation of the workshop I'm doing next Monday to give, because amethysts are very, very healing. And loving ourselves is probably one of the most powerful healing agents we can bring in, because we've spent years beating ourselves up for very different reasons, very sundry reasons, and being mean to our bodies for various reasons. And it is time to heal. It is time to allow love to come in so that we can fully open to this eagle medicine, to this native spirit transformational energy that is coming through, if we allow that. The next beautiful message, the otter spirit, you are never alone, is present with us right now to remind us, especially on a day like Valentine's Day. For many out there, it is a very lonely energy because they don't, quote unquote, have a Valentine to bring them love. This is a time to go inward, to bring loving energy to yourself, to that physical body that you live in, to really, really shed love on yourself, to begin healing things that are holding you back. You are never alone. You've got guides, you've got angels, you've got companions. And like I said, every dog I ever had has come through now for me this morning, for us, to remind us of that ability, the transformative ability that is love. One of the things they show physically that changes when we pet an animal is blood pressure drops, heart rate slows. It is a very calming influence. And so bring that energy through to yourself. Allow yourself to be loved by the animal spirits that you have. Wolf spirit is the next energy that's here. Turn knowledge into wisdom. Allow that higher perspective eagle medicine to bring into perspective the knowledge that you have about your life, about your situation, about maybe what you're moving forward to. Allow that to become wisdom. And that is an intention. That is a choice you're making to allow the experiences, good and bad, in your life to produce growth, to give you insights, and to bring you further forward in the path you came to be in this lifetime. Allow to turn knowledge into wisdom. That is a choice you have. The next is the white raven spirit. It is trust in the magic. And that really means trusting in you, trusting in what you came to do, your connection with that other world that we don't see with our physical eyes, at least many of us, most of us don't have that visionary capability, but trust in the fact that you are magic. You have gifts you came to bring. You have a light that you want to allow to shine brighter on a regular basis, because that's why you came in now during this tumultuous kind of crazy time in history. So let white raven spirit open up to you that wisdom of what your true gifts are. What are you bringing through to the world? I was listening to a YouTube video podcast with Sandra Ingerman, who is a famous shaman. She wasn't famous to me till just, an hour ago, but she has been practicing and teaching shamanism for 40 years. And she was talking to a woman who does evidential mediumship, meaning that she brings through the evidence for people to know that they are speaking to whomever is coming through for them at that time. And I have received over the last few years white buffalo healing understanding. And I can't say I own myself as a shaman, definitely a healer. Always have been, whether it's a healer of emotions for people, a healer of pain because of what someone has told them, and a healer of the pain they've brought through by me showing them who I see them as. And so the white buffalo calf woman that came through a few years ago has given me the understanding that there is some shamanic energy in what I do. Certainly, I am connected to the spirit of nature because it has always held a very healing place for me. That in itself is a shamanic energy where we work with nature, with the crystals, with what Mother Earth has to offer to us. That is magic to me in what Mother Earth can do, how she can just bring my energy, which can be very tumultuous, painful, tearful, down and just calm me in a way that nothing else can. And so it is owning the tools you have available to you, owning what you get to bring through, even if it's is this something that I have? And just connect. I'm open, I'm willing, I'm ready. Guide me. And synchronicities will start happening to show you, yes, that thing that you kind of hope you could do is that thing you can do. That is why you're attracted to that possibility. And the last amazing energy that came through is the spirit of water. And that spirit of water is also the spirit of creator, the universe, and allowance of that ebb and flow, knowing that things are not always easy, but it is a cleansing thing. And I'm going to read to you the spirit of water because I always see it as cleansing. I can't say that I've embraced all of the aspects that Denise Lynn brings through for the spirit of water. So let's share that together. We have spirit of air, spirit of earth, and spirit of water. After the spirit of fire, all those elements. Trust your intuition. Know that you're on the right path. Take time to nurture yourself. And that's truly what we've been talking about. It is time to allow your inner child free reign. That innocence, that trust that everything is conspiring for your highest and best good. That is a powerful place to live because that puts you in charge rather than under the influence. Instead, in charge and not in control. In charge means that I'm going to be willing to allow things to come through and use those to propel me forward. I also liken that to I'm willing to row the boat as long as you're willing, creator, guide, spirit, energy, God, to steer that boat. I just want to be used by you to enlighten people into their truth in this world. So a very wonderfully powerful, gentle Valentine's Day medicine that we can bring through today for ourselves. Love those around you, but love yourself more today and moving forward every day. Shed pure love and joy on this physical aspect you came in to bring it into a higher place of health and better function, and look to that as a possibility if you're suffering from a physical malady that has got you perplexed and certainly not in a higher vibe place, because our body, pulls our focus when things aren't functioning well. So thank you so much for joining me. I'm Victoria Savage, Nurse Savage, on your side, your wisdom guided oracle. Until we meet again.